Yeah. I thought of it's not a funny anecdote. I thought it was funny when I thought about it, but now I think about it, it's pretty serious. There are some very rich women in this country that think that they are protected, irrespective of whatever happens. And what I mean by that, like, we know that the Republican Party, they're looking towards tyranny. They don't believe in democracy anymore. Someone's got to say that out loud. And women that are rich and are in their nice $2 million home or whatever in some neighborhood, they feel secure, like if there's a moat. There's no moat. I mean, what good is having a Ferrari if there's no road to drive it on? And here's the anecdote that I thought about. When you look at history, and this is something Americans have to think about, all empires come and go. All empires come and go. Let me say that one more time. All empires come and go. The United States is not going to be any different from any other empire. If you think of the French Revolution, what good was it for that French millionaire at the time to see his grandchild guillotined because the system collapsed? Perhaps maybe as he saw that guillotine chop off his grandchild's head, he said, wow, maybe I should have given a little bit that way and not just keep it all for myself and my family. When the Russian Revolution took place, how many rich Russians, when they saw their grandchild shot in the street, and then thought at that moment, as the Tsar had a split and Lenin took over, how many rich millionaire Russians thought to themselves at the very moment when they saw their grandchild get shot in the street, that perhaps it would have been better off if they would have given a little bit more that way instead of taking it this way? Let's look at Cuba. How many Cubans had to run for their lives to Miami when Fidel did what he needed to do? How many Cubans would have wished, as they ran for their lives on a boat or a plane, or got to Miami and then watched the television set and saw their grandchild get shot in the street, might have said to themselves, maybe I should have gone a little bit this way than taking it all this way? And who's to say that won't happen here in America? Right now we have so many billionaires now. Forget about millionaires, billionaires. And now we have 0.1%, I think, owning, according to Bernie Sanders, 90% of the wealth. 0.1%. Let me say it again. Owning 90% of the wealth. So what happens if the system collapses? What good is having those billions and millions if all of a sudden you're going to then see your grandchild hung because there's a revolt? That's what the Republican Party is espousing right now. So when I use the abortion issue to make my point, the abortion issue is just the beginning of a party, the GOP, usurping rights of one gender, women, with respect to abortion. And it's just the beginning. The slope is beyond slippery. And white women out there listening to this, believe me, the moat isn't deep enough or big enough or wide enough to protect you. And it ties in, I'm using the abortion issue because that's the one that's prevalent today. The abortion, having an abortion, that right being taken away. And women supporting it. That's what's beyond belief. Think about it. And, well, think about it carefully. So when you vote next time, let this be a warning for the GOP. This word should get out. Gerrymander all you want. Make it hard to vote all you want. There are more women than men in this country. And if just half, or a little bit more than half of all the women in this country realize that they just can no longer vote for the Republican Party, they can cheat all they want. They're going to lose every election by 5 to 10 points. Oh well.